Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. This is just going to be a short and sweet video. This is more targeted towards new DayZ players, on something that really helped me excel in my game when I've played this. Something I've been using since day one. It is called the iZurvive app. Here is the link right here, and if you want another one, it is up here in the top left, iZurvive.com. So, what is iZurvive? iZurvive is basically an app that is provided by a third party that shows the entire map and also various different things. There are many different things on here that will help sort of like new players. I know the map pretty well, and also there are maps in game, but they don't show everything. So on here, what is this map? This is Chernarez. This is one of the staple maps of DayZ. I'm zooming out a little bit so you can see the whole thing. It's really big. Just to put in perspective, here is a grid of it, and there it is massive. So, what does it show? We can see location names. Obviously, the two biggest cities, Novo and Cherno. We got Electro down here and Berezino up here. You can also see various different cities if you zoom in. These are just some of the biggest ones. If you zoom in, you can see various different ones. Vibor, Lapatino, Severograd, obviously very big too. You can see everything on this. So, what else does it show? We can see military loot. This is one of the biggest things. This is why I use this app, because it shows military loot. You can see the locations of every barrack, ATC tower, tents, crates, anything that can spawn military loot, you can see on here. This is one of the biggest things I use this for, so I can get my way around. You can see many different things. You can see location names. You can see, obviously, here's Northwest Airfield. And we got Krasnostav Airfield over here and Tizzy Military up here. So you can see the location names of those and where they spawn loot, so you can keep a sort of a note on where military loot spawns, just to kind of get a better idea. So next, you can see like hospitals and stuff like that, if you need like medical loot, stuff like that. And then obviously, if you're looking for a place to build, this is where I use this. This is where this comes in. You can look at every building on the map. If you click generic, you can see pubs too, stuff like that, piano houses, you can see everything. If I wanted to like say I wanted to build in this building, I didn't know what it was, I wasn't in Berezino, you could see what kind of building it is, what the characteristics are, is this a viable building to build in, stuff like that. You can see stuff like over here, like in the middle of nowhere, like say you don't want to walk there, but you're thinking about building there, you can see the building on this app. It's very useful. You can see deer stands, the camps. Like obviously, this is one of the biggest hunting camps up here over on the west side. There's a lot of them, and so that's just another thing. And then you can see like garages, stuff like that. You can see the smokestack. If you look down here, you can see the smokestacks in Electro. Click on it, you can see the pictures of them. This is also another thing. Like if you're trying to like figure out where you are, you can look at obviously the landmarks. You see landmarks, castles, churches, you can see everything. Obviously the church in Electro is very it's like a staple of the city. So like if you're trying to figure out where you are, you can click these and sort of figure it out. Another thing, boats for fresh spawns. These are very useful because you can find the boat locations. You can walk there and try and like find food and stuff, stuff like that. And obviously you see like freight containers and shipwrecks, but those aren't very as useful as boats, at least. You can see like car wrecks, so you're looking for like nails or stuff like that. Like obviously there's just a million of them, like especially around the cities, like they're just everywhere. Like say you're looking for like nails or something and you don't know where to look. Oh, here you go. Crash sites. This is what I use this app most for. Helicopter crash sites. It shows all of them. Obviously they're mostly westernized. So this is what I'll use this for. Like say if I was in like Vibor and I heard a helicopter crash, I would sort of like say it was like sort of like in this direction. I would single out these four and I would mark them on my map, and then I would walk there and hopefully find them. This is what you can do. Like you sort of like just mark the general location, and then you turn helicopter crash sites on, and then you can mark them on your DayZ in-game map, or you could just walk there from memory. Another thing, these are just like vehicle spawns, places like vehicles can spawn and stuff like that. Also very useful, mostly on community servers. Another big thing, you can see contaminated areas, you can see planks, these are big for building. You can also see player spawns, these are also very big, especially, mostly they're obviously on the coast, but in some servers they allow you to spawn a little more north. I've never used this, I've never actually seen this before, this is sort of new. I guess they're just pear trees and stuff like that, spawn like nature, and you can see like animal spawn, stuff like that. And contaminated areas, this is one of the bigger ones because you can obviously see what's gonna get nuked, obviously, like where's the not safe zones, like where can I not build. These are something obviously to take a look at before you're gonna decide to build somewhere, because who knows, you could be sitting in this building and all of a sudden a bomb falls out of the sky and you're dying of gas. It'd be terrible, right? So this is just a short rundown of iZurvive.com, one of the best tools in DayZ, and thank you for watching, and I hope you learn a thing or two. Thank you.